Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Leadership TKO live night show. I am your host, leadership specialist, wealth mentor, author of a few books, but most importantly, guys, your friend. Welcome to those of you who are tuning in by way of podcast, audio podcast around the world. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as a matter of fact, I do want to check out some of the stats. I haven't checked out the stats lately. Just to shout out some of you all, your countries, where you're representing. Of course, we had some peak moments as far as, specific areas around the world, countries around the world that are tuning in to this particular show. All right. So here is the deal. I'm going to go ahead. I'm opening up my little stats area and I'm about to check it out for the last 30 days just to see how things are. Okay, so it looks like, of course, for the last 30 days, it looks like India, again, the number one country, tuning in. And then we have the United States, Germany, Australia, Canada, Norway, Mexico, and different places around the world. And so we acknowledge you. And I'm going to acknowledge you definitely for those of you who are going to be tuning in by way of the video stream on Facebook. So please stand by, everybody, as we prepare to go live on Facebook. Okay, all right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Leadership TKO live night show. It's been a day of energy, a day of excitement, and I'm going to explain to you why in just a couple of moments. And so I'm going to allow Facebook to do what it does. It allows people to know that I'm live at this particular moment. And so I'm going to give it some time. I'm not going to be in an extreme rush. And guess what? The main content of this message is not going to be long tonight at all. All right. I'm going to do something very, very important. But here's what I do want to share, of course. Welcome to the show. Okay, welcome to the show. We do this show every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right, 7:30 p.m. Mark your calendars so you can tune in. For those of you who have a home-based business, those of you who are thinking about getting into business, considering the profession of network marketing or having an online business, I welcome you here and I thank you so very much for plugging into this show on tonight. And again, we do this every night, so don't miss a session so that you can grow. Because the purpose of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. Again, influence, impact, and income. So I welcome you all. I love engagement, guys. I love it when you're able to share some things with me in the comment section. So here are just a couple of ways that you all can participate. Number one, like or love the stream. Those of you who are really truly seeking to do some bigger and better things in the now, that's right, the present, as well as in the near future, go ahead and love this stream, okay? Secondly, we do have a comment section right below, okay? For those of you here on Facebook, a comment section, go ahead, let me know what city, state, and country you are tuning in from, because it's been amazing. The other day, we had people from the United Kingdom, we had people from Jamaica, people from Australia, all around the world tuning into this show right here on Facebook. All right. And so I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. And so again, city, state, country, go ahead and plug in, share where you're from. And if you're catching the replay, guys, go ahead and hashtag replay below. Okay. Hashtag replay below in the comment section as well. And then as we're going along, feel free to interact. If I ask you questions, go ahead and place the answers to those questions below. Or of course, you can send it via messenger, as you might see the title has suggested, okay? And so also you can share this out. So share it onto your timelines, groups, fan pages, direct messages, okay? Wherever you feel like sending it. And as a matter of fact, as I have encouraged you all to send it out, I'm going to send it out as well. So let me go ahead. I'm going to refresh my screen here. All right. And I'm going to share it with a couple of business colleagues of mine. So let me go ahead and share it with them. And so again, I appreciate you all, and I thank you so very much for plugging in to the show on tonight. And so I want to number one, just acknowledge for those of you here in the United States, again, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Okay, happy Thanksgiving Eve. During this time, of course, there's a special historic reason for the holiday, but a lot of times, of course, we come together, we gather together with family just to spend time with one another and to give thanks, right? So I first and foremost want to say thank you so very much for each and every one of you who tunes into the show every single night, or at least periodically. You're coming by, you're interacting below. I thank you so very much for being connected. And I believe that there's a divine reason why we're connected in this season. And I can learn from you. You can learn from me. We can all grow together. You and I, we can both grow together during this season. And so I believe that we're connected because we have something in common. Okay, something in common. And that's the reason why we're connected like this in this particular season. So I want to ask you all, of course, just to get some things going. This is not the main question, but go ahead and share in the comment section. What are you most thankful for? Okay, because it's very important for you to just have a spirit of gratefulness, just being grateful. Because sometimes when we're so focused on we can be so focused on what we don't have, till we miss out on what is right in front of us and what we have in our hands. So go ahead and share in the comment section below, what are you the most thankful or grateful for? Go ahead and share that in the comment section. I definitely will get back with you even after the live version is over here. I'll interact with you all in the comment section, okay? So go ahead and share that, because that's very important. Sometimes we can be so focused till we miss out on what we presently have. But I also don't want you to take your eyes off of what potentially is in front of you. Okay, what potentially is in front of you, because there is something, of course, amazing that's happening. I want to express to you the reason why I myself and perhaps some others, we're extremely excited. We were a part of a webinar presentation today. There were over 2,500 or nearly 2,500 people on the Zoom platform because something massive is happening, and it's on its way very, very soon. And so I want to ensure for those who are connected to me, because I know if I was not on the platform, I would want to know what's going on, right? I would definitely want to know what's going on. And so it's related to this question that I'm going to pull up on the screen right here. So give me a moment and I'm going to pull it up right on the screen. Okay. Here we go. And I'm going to try to pull it up in full screen mode, so it's not like where you all are squinting. Okay, so hopefully you see this, and I'm gonna keep this up for a little while, just a teeny bit. Okay, here's the question, because it really relates to why we were on that Zoom platform. Would you spend $150 or so one time to put yourself and, of course, your family in position to make $200,000 in the next 9 to 12 months? I want you to answer that question. And for those of you who are skeptical and wondering, what is it that I have to do? Of course, information will be shared with you, because this is a real question. This is something that can happen right now for you. All right. In this season of your life, you can be propelled quickly into your season of increase and to your season of harvest. But you have to sow the right seeds, and you have to sow the right seeds in the right ground. So would you spend $150 one time to put yourself in position to make over $200,000 in the next 9 to 12 months? And if your answer is yes, I want you to place a yes in the comment section, or send me a message through Messenger and say yes. Okay, say yes, or I would know exactly what you mean. And I'm going to give you information, because there's a special, of course, another moment where we're going to be on Zoom. We're going to actually be on Zoom again this Saturday. And it's only by special invitation that you will be able to be present and on that platform with multimillionaires and billionaires on that platform. And you're going to understand, what that $150 or so would be going towards. Okay? Because the truth of the matter is, we have to definitely assess how things have progressed or not throughout the year 2020 and earlier in previous years. With the things that we were doing, did it help us to meet our goals? See, most of us in business, we believe, and this is a side note, we believe that what we do, the whole purpose is for us to get cash and to get some type of income. And it may be, of course, to take care of your family. But the truth of the matter is, just like my mentor, Mr. Best, and some of my other mentors actually share, the focus of many people being in business is because of freedom and having a lifestyle of freedom where you can do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, to a degree, of course, abiding by the law. Okay? So if what you were doing the last couple of months in the last few years, if it did not help you to achieve your goals, perhaps you have to look at your vehicle. And then for those of you who are just like, you know what, I'm willing to do what's necessary so that I can change the course of how things have progressed for my family or has not progressed for my family so far this year. And if that's you and you're saying, you know what, I can spend $150 one time to put my family and myself in position to make over $200,000 in the next 9 to 12 months. And you can learn how that would be possible and make a healthy and effective, of course, decision for yourself. And it's no pressure. Okay, it's no pressure because the truth of the matter is only those who have a big dream, only those who have a big enough why, whether it's your children, whether it is, of course, your health or being able to take care of your family, or if you are focused on other things like a better home and a better vehicle to drive, if that's your motivating factor, whatever that factor may be for you. I'm only speaking right now to the dreamers because those who are not dreaming are not necessarily paying attention and they may not stay on the stream. They may be saying, of course, some other things, but only for those of you who are dreamers and those of you who are ready to roll, right? And have this, of course, knowing that you probably was spending on something else anyway, but you're going to do something that's going to bring you a harvest and increase. This is something to consider. So if your answer to this question is yes, of course you can enter it below or privately send me a message because I'm adding people to the list. List of people who are going to get information to be present on the Zoom on Saturday. That's it, guys. That's it. So listen, for all of you, of course, who've been tuning in, plugging in, of course, to the show, I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And it really is, of course, a matter of deciding if your dream is big enough. Just like my shirt says, of course, you can become a millionaire by choice. It's really that simple. It's a decision. You are where you are today because of the decisions that you made yesterday and before then. That's why you are where you are right now. And if you're right now where you are, if you look in your pocket, if you open up your bank account and your bank account does not, of course, reflect what you were looking for, then what you have right now in your account is seeds that should be sown so you can actually produce a harvest. That's it. All right. And so the truth of the matter is, too, you want to educate yourself because what we're focusing in on is assets and helping people to understand more about this digital money. Okay. Digital currency. And so for those of you who are here, I appreciate you guys. I'm extremely elated and excited. For those of you who are going to be on the journey with us, who are going to be taking off and doing some amazing things in the next couple of months. And so I appreciate you guys. Listen, I'm just praying that you all have an amazing evening. Yes, we're going live on Thanksgiving. Okay, because nothing stops this train. Okay, nothing stops this train. And so, listen, I appreciate you guys. I thank you so very much for plugging into the show on tonight. I am a wealth mentor, so you may, of course, have questions like this asked because I'm helping people to change their amount of cash flow, number one, and their ability to generate and create wealth for themselves and their families. That's what we do. So thank you so very much. You all have a blessed evening. And until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everybody, and God bless.